It's your girl Maddie back today, and today we're doing a book haul, y'all. I got a total of 9 books today, and I want to show them with you guys. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and get straight into it. I don't want to hold up anything, but make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, because if you guys didn't know, I'm an author, and you guys can get all the updates, all the tips on my Instagram. So go follow it. I have a few other book hauls, and I want to start doing much more book hauls because I get a lot of books, and Amazon love to see me coming because girl. Anyways, I have a lot of books, a lot from authors I've never read before, you know, so we're gonna see how this goes, and I have a few reading vlogs planned for some of them. So first off, I got me a new Bible because y'all, I use a King James version, right? That one, it's not in good shape, so I got a new one, not knowing it was a new King James version because I was rushing when I got it. And I've just been using that one, but I just really want to go back to my King James version, so I got my King James version. Look at how reflective that is. Like, it's so shiny. I love it. Oh, does have a good smell. Speaking of which, y'all, I'm on my journey with Christ, and so I got a Scoop of Honey, A Beginner's Guide to Faith by someone who wants Google Jesus by Ashley Hetherington. I love Ashley's videos. I loved watching Jesus Freaks, honestly, y'all. So I'm ready to see what's in this book. I know she has like a daily devotionals one, but I want to get this one first because, you know, right now I'm doing my daily devotionals on Glorify. If I can keep that up for a good month straight, then I'm going to get an actual physical book for it, because I don't just want to buy a book and then never use it, you know? So next up, we got Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Maher. So yeah, I have no clue about what any of this book is about, besides it's a romance, it's grumpy sunshine, fantasy romance, something like that. I don't know what this is about. I just know it's a grumpy sunshine fantasy romance. So we're gonna see if I like this. Apparently there's 2 other books already out in the series, and I'm just gonna see if I like this one before I get the rest of the series, y'all. But I have heard great things about this one. Everybody's been raving over it. Everybody's been saying that they love this book, and so I want to be part of this rave too. I want to love this book as well. Next up, we have something I never expected myself to buy because I do not like historical type of reads, but this is historical fiction. It's actually one of the most popular historical fictions I've ever seen. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I have no clue what this is about either, but Goodreads said I had to read a historical fiction to get a badge, and I want the badge, so I got this one because it's popular, people love it. And so Taylor Jenkins read. Let's see if this book is good. Ignore the dents. Also, there's a book in here. I'm so mad. Amazon always scratching up my books, y'all. Next up, we got this big chunky book. How many pages is this? Hello? 443 pages. Oh, I just had the book, but Legendary by Stephanie Garber. It's the second in the Caraval trilogy. This one's led by Nessa, whatever that girl name is. I don't remember what her name was. I honestly could like care less. I don't like that girl, but she's the main character of this book. She's the one leading this book, so I'm gonna just see if like I find myself enjoying this. It's a lot thicker than Caraval, so I'm really scared because I don't want to spend too long in this girl's point of view, but a lot of people love Legendary and the rest of the series, so I can push through a little bit for this book. Like, for the sake of this book, for the sake of the fandom, for the sake of the fact that the last book ended off so well, and I really want to see what happens next one so I can get to finale, and I really want to rate Spectacular with all the illustrations and everything, so don't want to rush myself in this book, but I really do want to finish the series. So Legendary by Stephanie Garber. Next up is a book that Amazon sent me all damaged and messed up. Like, the cover, like, it's not that bad, but it's noticeable, and it's annoying that they really just could really care less. And speaking of which, Amazon, please, if I order a whole bunch of stuff at once, please just send it all at once. Listen, y'all. Amazon. There was 3 packages that were supposed to come today. 2 for me, 1 for my mom. they sent me 3 books at once this morning, and after then they came back, brought my mama her package, and then right before we left at like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, they brought the last of my books. And I was just like, Amazon, it's not that hard to just put all of the boxes in one truck and leave at the same time. I don't know what kind of process they have, but I feel like if I'm running a professional company, I would have all the names in the system to go to the same address so I can deliver them all at the same time, so there's like no mishaps. Guys, really, come on. I thought, and it didn't even say that it was out for delivery at any point, so I just thought my books were gonna get delayed, because you guys know Amazon is good for delaying their stuff. Not to mention there's like weather alerts. But yeah, this is a book by an author, an indie author, who's actually become much more popular over the past few months, as I've seen. Her name is Madge Rafferty, and this is called Heir of Broken Fate. And I'm so excited to read this because I keep seeing, you know, I'm subscribed to Madge Rafferty's YouTube channel, and I've seen her wrote this book. I didn't even know it was her book until like I was like, wait a second, this name looks familiar. And I looked down at her channel and I'm like, oh, this is her book. This is her book. I didn't know this, because you know, you guys know how like I do my stack videos where I'm like, oh yeah, it was like one of those. And I noticed, I was like, oh, this is her book. I did not know this. So yeah, this is Madge Rafferty's book, and I really want to check it out because over the past few weeks, most definitely, like I would say like over the past month, it's been becoming more popular. But in the past week, I've seen like a whole bunch of people talking about this, and I've been wanting this book. I think the only problem with me is like it was $22 for this novel, honey. And I get it because Amazon takes a portion of it if you publish through them, and I'm pretty sure she's a Kindle Unlimited Kindle publisher, so I know they take a big chunk out of her money, and so maybe the only resolve for this is to price it so high. But I was kind of on edge because I'm like, what if I don't like this and I just spent $22 on a book that I don't like? But I guess you're gonna see. Next up, guys, this book had an orange cover. I want the orange cover, right? This one's mid. It's okay. It was actually 800 pages, but the kind I got has a really, really tiny font, and now it's 500 pages. I guess by me saying 800 pages, you might have guessed it. It is Binding 13, the first book in the Boys of Tillman series, and it's such a floppy book. It's a floppy book. I love a good old floppy book, guys. Like, I'm gonna have so much fun reading this. Like, oh, it's so floppy. It's so floppy. So 𝙬𝙬𝙀 actually has been addicted to the series ever since she started reading it. And you guys know I love, you know, I like listen to 𝙬𝙬𝙀's opinions. And so this book was really good. I've been on the edge about this one because I'm just like, it's a popular book. It's a popular book talk book. And I usually hate popular book talk books. What if I hate this? But she said the same thing and she ended up loving this. So I'm gonna give it a try. And I hope that I love it too. Hopefully, most likely, maybe. Next up, we have 𝙬𝙨 by Alex Astor. You guys know I've been reading this trilogy, and I did not like Nightbane, but we're gonna try in for 𝙬𝙨. And Maria said that 𝙬𝙨 was explicit, and it's a YA novel, so I'm hoping that maybe she was overreacting. I'm hoping, because I really don't want to find out there's spice in a YA novel. But people have been raving over this book, saying it's amazing, but I've also seen more bad reviews than good on this book, specifically on this one. So I'm gonna see if like I can, oh my goodness, when I open up the book my voice sounds so echoed. I'm trying to figure out like what the science is behind that. This actually seems pretty short. I think it's the book itself. Like if you do like this, doesn't that kind of look short? Not in the camera. It doesn't look like that in the camera, but in real life, it kind of looks really small. I guess the camera's telling me what I actually need to know. Like, Maddie, it's not small. You're tripping. And the last book that I have to share with you guys today is another one of the series that I've been reading with you guys in a, you know, reading vlog. And I finally got the next book in this, and it's Chunky Boy. And I've seen a lot of bad reviews saying, like, oh, yeah, like, this one is just a page filler to get you to, like, the third book, which recently came out. And that is Iron Flame. Now you're probably like, Maddie, you got the paperback edition and you have the nerve to get the hardback. I'm gonna get hardback of Fourth Wing, but the reason I got the paperback edition was because when I went to Barnes & Noble, that was the only one I saw, and I really want to start the series, and so I got the paperback edition so I could read it at that time. But I'm gonna get the, you know, hardcover edition once I finish Onyx Storm, and once I buy Onyx Storm and everything, that's when I'm going to get my hardback edition of Fourth Wing, because right now I've already read it, so that technically it's not my priority till I finish the series. But yeah, Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. This is the second book in the Empyrean series, and I'm really excited because the way that the last one ended out, I was shocked to my core. So I'm most definitely excited to see what's gonna happen in this one, because I'm trying to figure out, girl, Rebecca had me on the edge of my seat. So we're gonna see how this turns out, and I'm excited to see. I truly am, though, because Rebecca, my girl can write. My girl can write. So yeah, we have a large stack, so I'm not gonna hold this entire stack because I'm pretty sure if I did, I'd probably break something. But 3 books at a time, I guess. Why are some of these like flipped this way, girl? What the heck? And then that means if you guys don't know, I have multiple shelves, and there's like this entire process I go through when it comes to like new books added to my shelves. So I'm like not excited to do the entire process, but I'm excited to see how my bookshelf has grown. So yes, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit notifications so you guys never ever miss a video, and make sure to join the Facebook book club, link in the description, and also follow me on Instagram, also link in the description, and join the Discord server and link in the description, because I can interact with you guys that kind of way, and you guys can also keep up with me, which would literally be amazing because I want to keep up with you guys too if you guys would let me. And yeah, so just join all the socials, join the fun. We want you there. We don't want you to miss out. So, and make sure you guys comment down below which book was your favorite. Like, if you've read any of these books, which one did you like? And if you haven't read any of these books, tell me which one you're most excited to read. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Man, kisses, and goodbye.